So yeah, I didn't even know what a chicken cordon bleu was a few years ago. Now it's one of my favorite meals. And I had to figure out a way to do it on the Blackstone, since it seems everything's better on the Blackstone. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back. Okay, first I'm going to describe how you make a traditional chicken cordon bleu. All right, you start with the chicken breast and you butterfly it. Split it down the middle and split and spread it out. Then with one of those hammers, you flatten the whole thing out to about a quarter inch, maybe even thinner. Well, then you lay that out and you put a layer of that brown spicy mustard on it, then a layer of Swiss cheese, and next you put a layer of that thin sliced ham, like that Black Forest ham. Oh, I love that stuff. Well, now you roll it up like a stromboli or a burrito, and then you roll it in your flour, and then dip it in your egg, beaten up egg, and then you roll it in breadcrumbs, kind of the same way you would with fried chicken. Well, now you have to sear and brown the whole thing in about a quarter inch or more of hot oil. Then you got to throw it in the oven and bake it for about another 45 minutes. I know, sounds like a lot of work and time, and it is, but it's so good, it's worth it. So, how are we supposed to do all of that on a Blackstone griddle? Let's get started and find out. Okay, the burner is set to pretty much medium low. This is the only one I'm using. This one's off. And right now the griddle is reading just about 320. That should be good. Let's get some oil on this and get her going. Now, we're going to start with cooking the chicken. I hammered it down to a little less than a quarter of an inch. You can see how thin it is there. Okay, let's get it going. Oh yeah, there's that sizzle. Love to hear that sizzle. Okay, I forgot to mention I did season it with some salt and pepper. That's it, just a little salt and pepper. Okay, let's see if it's ready to flip. Yeah, I think she's ready. Yep, that's looking pretty good. Okay, here's one of my stupid stories. But don't worry, it's a short one. All right, before I discovered this chicken cordon bleu, the only thing I ever knew about French cuisine was French fries and French toast. And I've only ever been to one French restaurant in my whole life.
When did we ever go to a French restaurant?
You remember that fast food joint, Jacques in the Box?
You mean Jack in the Box? Oh boy.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's see where it's at. Okay, right now it's in the low 170s. I know chicken has to be like 165, so that's ready to come off. Let's see. Oh yeah, both sides looking good. Okay, it's really nice. Okay, let's get this thing built. And now you can see it's turning it into a sandwich. That's how you do a chicken cordon bleu on a Blackstone. Now, first you put your chicken on, then you put the mustard on the chicken. You don't want to put it on the bread because it'll soak in, and you want it to stay as its own layer. Everything's going to stay as its own layer. So just cover it in mustard as much as you want. I like a lot. Okay, and that ought to do it for mustard. Then get your Swiss cheese on there. Got 3 slices here. A little hanging over the edges isn't going to hurt. it's hot down here in Florida. Now here's my Black Forest thin sliced ham that I just love. Got 5 slices of this to put on. Maybe 6. I'm good either way. Okay, now let's get the bread on. First we gotta butter, because now I'm gonna now we're treating it like a grilled cheese sandwich. So from here on out, you're just gonna treat it like a grilled cheese sandwich. Like I said, it's hot down here. This butter won't last a couple minutes down here in the sun. Okay, now that's together, and I'll butter the other one after I put it on the griddle. Okay, here we go. Now I'll butter that side of the bread. Okay, that should be good enough. Okay, now, since it's like a grilled cheese, and our chicken's already cooked, so all we're doing now is melting the cheese. So I'm going to put a cover on it and get a little water under there. Help steam it up. Okay, let's get this baby flipped. Oh yeah, perfect. Just how I like my grilled cheese. Do some more steaming. Get that cheese melted. Okay, I'm thinking it's got to be about done now. See what it looks like on that other. Oh yeah. Okay, let's get it over here and get going with this thing. Okay, she's finished. Now, let's see what she looks like inside. Oh yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. See how the mustard stayed on its own layer? Yeah, that looks absolutely perfect there. I can't wait to try this. Oh yeah, looking really good. All right, that was as good, if not better, than any chicken cordon bleu I've ever had. And the best thing about it is, I took a 2+ hour prep and cook time, which also takes some real finessing to get that thing rolled up right. So yeah, 2+ hours down to about a 20-minute prep and cook time. That's what turning it into a sandwich did. And I already know I'll never make the traditional French version again. But I'll throw in some French fries to keep them happy. Well, that's about it. I hope you give it a try and let me know what you think in the comments. And please subscribe and like. See you next time.